Lodge State Park. We've driven through here a few times and never stopped, but today we're going to stop and do a hike. Alright, we're trying to figure out where to park. Here's trailhead parking, quarter mile. I guess this is the only place we can park, because you can't park along the side of the road. I've seen people park on the side of the road before, but apparently not anymore, or not today. Alright, we couldn't park. We have to go to 34C, wherever that is, and park there. Alright, we found some other parking here, and it says 2-hour limit. So, I guess they're going to tow people? I don't even know how they work. But we need to find a new hike is what we need to do. So just remember, if you're going to do this, you got to get up super early before the lot fills up. I don't know what time that is. Eventually, we're going up here. There goes the tram. We're going to catch that at 2 o'clock. Right now, it's 10 o'clock. And we're gonna hike up the mountain if we can in the meantime. This is an interesting place, like I was saying. We've driven by so many times. Lots of cool rock formations and mountains, but lots of traffic because it's an interstate that turns into the Franconia Notch Parkway that cuts right through the middle. So there's always road noise, which is something that I'm not a big fan of. There's Denise, she got the parking lot, porta potties. We're parking here in the kind of shade, a little bit shade. And we're gonna hike up the mountain, Cannon Mountain. All right, so we're hiking now. I think the trailhead is right over here. It's right around where we parked, and there's a big dumpster here in case you bring your trash with you. So we're gonna be going along the trams on this side of them while we hike. Trail starts right at the end of this parking lot, I think. Cannon Mountain 2.1, summiting Cannon. Hiker responsibility code. One-way tickets are not available, even though the guy told us they were.
No. Well, he said we can.
All right, we're ready to go. All right, so we didn't bring a hat or anything, but looks like it's gonna be shady. Yeah, this is very uphill. And like I said, you can hear that this car sounds, road noises, which I'm not a big fan of. Looks a little steep in this area. Can we just take the tram instead? Yeah. We wouldn't get any exercise in. We're gonna do both. Do it the hard way first. Yeah, we keep going up. We've been past a few times already. Sorry to say. I've already had to take my winter coat off. So has Denise. Make sure you bring enough food and water. We did not. I can tell you that already.
It's not like we've got to eat lunch and dinner. We're going to a cafe at 2 o'clock.
All right, those hikers just told us they turned around. They didn't make it all the way. It was a wet slab. They said they turned around. Yeah, this is not an easy hike. And like I said, I don't like the road noise. I don't think I'd appreciate any other trails in this area because of the road noise. We've hiked a lot of trails, and this is pretty steep. I mean, we've hiked a lot of trails. Well, we're out of shape now. We haven't hiked in a little while. We've done a lot of airplane riding. And as much as Denise says that's tiring, it's not. It just makes you soft. And we're very soft. And this is much more difficult than we're used to. Denise is going the other way. She has 2 arms. I only had 1. I can only imagine what this place is like right after a rain, especially a heavy rain. This looks like the drainage ditch. Hey, it's leveling out somewhat. This is unusual, so get a look quick because it's not gonna last, I'm sure. We're starting to see some views up here, and the traffic noise is not quite as bad. Yeah, Denise hears a stream. It might be that area that these people were talking about that's wet. Wet rocks. There's the one side of that mirror lake. There's 2 sides of it. This is the north side. Denise picked up a Trailblazer blue. New shoe time for her. We're almost an hour into this hike now. I feel like we're getting nowhere, but we are moving.
I don't think you've been getting sick.
Yeah, this just seems like a rock scramble. More rock scramble. Nothing but rocks. All right, Denise wants to call it here. We're not going to be finishing this hike. We'll take the tram to the top. Is that right? We've been hiking for almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Now Denise wants to call it. It's over. All right, there is where we came up. I was on the phone for a long time, so you'll see the rocks and the views on the way down. This is the trail. And we'll get some more views here in a minute. I'm eating my organic grapes while we're walking down. Yep. Not as slippery as they might look. This is all the area we walked up to, which I didn't record on the way up. And look at these views. So it's a lot easier on the way down. I can put my coat back on. When I had it off, I was sweating. But don't think it's gonna take you less time to go down. I think it's probably taking us the same time, amount of time to go down. It's just very difficult with these rocks. Oh. See these slabs of rock. Well, on the way up, we encountered some hikers that had turned around. They said they saw these wet slabs of rock and they weren't going to cross them, but there's quite a few on this hike, so be prepared. See, from this angle, it looks particularly bad. We just came down there from that direction.
Step on the tree roots.
Don't step on the tree roots. Yeah, this is a difficult spot right here.
Just rock. It looked like it was carved out by a radial arm saw. It was such a clean cut.
There's another huge face of rock. This keeps going down here and it's all wet. I took the high road right there and almost bit it. Let them go by on the low. Dee's gonna take the low, but I almost slipped off there a couple times, holding on to trees and branches. So after a botched attempt to make it hiking up the mountain, we're gonna take the tram now, which we recommend. See, so the man of the mountain was a stone face up there. See that? Discovered in 1805, and here it was in 2003 in March, and then it collapsed in May of 2003. It's gone. All kinds of shirts in there. 4080 is the cafe at the top of the mountain. That's where we're gonna go.
When we're about to ascend 2,200 vertical feet in 8 minutes, the building is at 4,080 and the top of Cannon is 4,100. Aerial tramway in America. Little car for 27 people capacity right here. It's great.
Lake right there.
That doesn't make sense. Why was that so random?
So you guys
That's a hike. So that's a really cute little hike. Rainbows in the notch.
right there, you'll see a passage to the short trail. In 5 minutes, you'll be at the town. The last ride down is because as long as we weren't here, the last ride down is at 5 minutes.
Scary to go outside.
Oh, tree put in yourself.
Yeah,
Trees look like this.
we
when
would have
stop.
walked up there if we made the walk, but we didn't.
That's the rim trail on top.
Hiking around. I should have worn my hiking shoes up here. It's my regular ones.
So yeah, that's the top of Loon Mountain in Lincoln.
Yeah, wow, that's nice.
I was ordering artwork for his Airbnb.
A few more weeks and these things, what, another week or two maybe, these trees. Most of these trees are, some of them start to turn, but they have a lot more. This is the easy view, you can see. Check it out.
She loves it.
Just take the tram. No work.
There's a volleyball
Little
court
5-minute
right
hike
across
from the
her
tram.
dorm. She loves volleyball.
That's it.
Coming out of the fog, so to speak, you know. So I'm very excited for her. Sad for me. Very sad for me. Yesterday was the first day that I met with her. I was all like, oh. It's so hard, you know.
No breaking branches. Yeah, the cafe on the top is more like a cafeteria, basically. So here's the view off the side here.
We saw like 2 babies in the street and down below.
See the bike trail too.